Hello, everybody. Hatway here, and today I'm going to be recording bullshit with Jim. And Bilbo. Bilbo's
That's
more
a
important though.
Oh,
But
thank you.
I
nobody,
agree.
nobody really
I,
cares
I
about
agree
Jim.
too. Yeah, everyone's here for me.
Just so you know, my audio quality is going to be light years better than yours. Just a heads up.
I wouldn't doubt it at all.
I've got a $300 mic in front of my face. I hope it does good shit. I paid a lot of money.
Well,
Paid a lot of money for this microphone.
to segue into this is the on PC version of A Friend Called Jim. So I'm not on my phone this time.
Oh,
So it probably sounds worse because my phone is somehow better.
You got a better. Your phone's better. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's pretty
yeah.
sad, ain't it? Oh shit! I almost started playing Pandora in the background. Shit, that would have ruined the whole
Please
podcast.
don't.
I just opened up Chrome, and all of a sudden, the freaking Pandora was up, and was about to start playing dubstep. It would have been ear-bleedingly loud too, because I don't listen to my music quietly, because I don't care about my hearing.
Wow. So I am joined with Hatway and Bilbo Nose, the famous Bilbo Nose who I spoke about in my previous A Friend Called Jim.
Very famous.
But I mean,
Very.
who listened to it though?
Literally two people, Bilbo and myself.
Sounds about accurate.
So this podcast is going to be long awaited by many people. It's been a while since I've done one.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
I've only got like 25 minutes.
25 minutes. That is pretty much the same time.
You can do like 4 or 5 blowies in that time, so.
4 to 5 blowies. I think Bilbo could do at least 10.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
not
think
gonna lie,
so.
I just came back from watching a bunch of Bo Burnham. You know him? You know the guy?
The comedian.
Yeah. I just got back from watching a bunch of that, so all I can think about is racist jokes and really, really deep, self-harming comedy. So.
And that's the kind of quality content we want to.
Yeah.
Although
Really?
Good.
there's probably no way I could pull it off like he can because I don't know.
I wouldn't say that way. I think you're quite snappy with your
You got
comedic responses. Yeah.
well, you gotta imagine I gotta go to work here soon, so it's like
Oh yeah.
depressed.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Hatway makes frozen dough,
Yeah.
and I make Big Macs, and Bilbo goes
I
to
don't
school.
do anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Bilbo is at least learning, which is good. Me and Hatway.
Not living the life.
I get the perk of
Yeah.
making frozen loaves of bread today. We're not.
Oh
Gonna,
yeah, it's.
I'm used to usually doing like Danish, but
Oh yeah.
where you have to, we would just layer a bunch of fake butter in between a bunch of dough and squish it, and then run it through a machine, and then take it out, and then put it on a tray and freeze it. It's really exciting. See when we do regular bread loaves. I know you guys want to hear about this. So you get like a really one pound dough ball, and you just shove it through the shaping machine, and then it shapes into a loaf, and you throw it in a pan and put it in through a freezer. It's just about as exciting as everything else in the place, except for the bun machine, where you just throw some dough into a hopper and it shapes into a dough ball, and then it goes through the freezer. So yeah, it's cold,
This is Do Balls with Hatway,
and it's
the-
cold. It's
the new podcast.
It's a freezer. Gets down into the negative degrees Fahrenheit because I'm a bloody American, and for some reason we won't accept any logical form of telling temperature or measuring things. So, God bless the USA.
Yeah, well, fuck the USA is what I say. Oh, okay, so
Disgusting.
yeah, let's create some tension between us. Because that's the thing, right? Podcasts are all well and good, but when you're on the same page, things don't go well. So sometimes you just have to create a spanner in the works. So Bilbo,
I
fuck
wonder what you're
you.
gonna say. Ooh,
Hatway, fuck you.
Please.
please do.
Yeah. Please do.
it's
See,
been a
this
long
is
time.
what it comes back. Well, it's never been for you that way.
I mean, it's been a few weeks.
Weeks, really?
Yeah. It's been a
Did
while
you
since I've been
what since
penetrated
you
by a toothpick.
oh
Oh,
well
see me,
penetrated by Bilbo?
see me apply that sick
What?
burn.
Not very.
Oh,
I felt that burn here. I could hear you. I could hear you sizzling on
I
the other side there,
yeah, sizzling. Oh baby. Well,
burning across seas.
Bilbo Bilbo has a tiny pecker.
I mean, I've got a tic tac dick too, so
A tic tac dick.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Isn't it
much.
like
You
a little micro penis?
you want to know what's really ironic? Yesterday, I actually bought a pack of or one of those little containers of Tic Tacs, and
Like containers?
yeah,
What like
little
just
little plastic container of them.
yeah.
They weren't Tic Tac dicks, but they were close enough to mine, to make sense.
All right. What did is yours minty?
Well, I mean, I can. It depends on what I wash it with, you know.
Do you have multiple?
I mean, I've got scented lubes and stuff, so.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I usually
Like
just I use them on.
lavender,
I just usually use them on other people,
aloe vera.
because I'm the one that usually gets penetrated. Because see, the joke is I'm saying I'm gay, so but I'm
Oh
not.
oh 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 oh.
That was the joke.
Oh yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. How this sorry. This isn't a no. It's
yeah.
not this kind. This podcast doesn't uh we don't support that kind of uh. What I'm trying to say is Bilbo can't be around gay people.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, well, good thing it's just a joke then. Anyways,
Yeah, disgusting.
I was hanging out with my girlfriend last night. All right, and her name's Jill,
Go,
by the way. All right, she's
Joe.
really Jill, Jill. She's
Not,
really good at
not
giving handies.
not to be confused with Jack and Jill.
Yeah. Well, I call my other girlfriend Hrothgar, so I mean the Destroyer. Anyways, Jill, who ironically, if you look at your what is it, right hand or left hand, one of the two, your pointer finger and your thumb will make a J, middle finger will make an I, and the other two will make L's. So there you go. It's another Forever Alone joke. And yeah, and Hrothgar the Destroyer is just my other hand, except it's shaped into a fist because I fist myself. So
How do you manage that,
It's really
especially with
impressive.
what do you fist your dick or your ass? How do you reach
it depends on the day. You
on the
know,
day?
sometimes you just gotta try to do a little bit of like curl your. You know when you curl into a ball and cry at night, 'cause I know you do that a lot.
Of course, yeah.
You kind of have good access to your bumhole there, and you can kind of just kind of
you
reach in
just reach
between
around.
the
Yeah.
legs. I'm making the gesture right now, but nobody can see it.
Okay,
And you gotta
I can feel it.
and you gotta make sure that you put your pointer finger knuckle out a little bit further in the rest, so it kind of makes kind of like a diamond shape with your whole fist. That way it fits in there better. You know what I mean? It's gotta
I
just poke it in there, and then that way if when you try to pull it back out, it won't be stuck in there. And you can use a little less lube and save some money there too as well.
How many times a week does this happen?
Oh, almost every night.
Every night?
Oh yeah, it's a regular occurrence over here. Yeah.
That must leave you a little bit, yeah, especially when you're at work.
But I mean,
Yeah.
don't worry, they join in sometimes too. We make frozen loaves of bread. We can use those as well. So
Oh, I see.
after
Does
we're
it?
done, after we're done, we just package them, and send them
I'm
off.
sure like the cold doughs would reduce the swelling quite a bit.
Kind of, not as much as you think it would though. It's
Yeah, I guess once you've
it's kind of a weird
loosened it so
sensation.
much.
You ever heard of
Yeah,
an Alaskan pipeline? It's basically like that except with dough and not shit. So
yeah. It's a very interesting life you lead that way.
well, it's a lot of anal. That's the kind of life I live,
Yeah.
and
In
it's mostly my ass. So
ironically in North Dakota, not South Dakota. Eh?
basically,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna harp on country music because for some reason that's in my mind. Uh, I know a lot of country music will be like, oh yeah, you want to be out in the country, in the middle of nowhere, drinking a nice cold beer, and hanging out with your really hot blonde chick in really tight pants, right? Well,
Wait,
being someone who lives up here in the frozen north half the year and warm summer in the other half in the middle of nowhere country, I can tell you that all of that is bullshit. Because up here in the middle of winter, you do not want a cold beer. All right, for one thing, it's cold as fuck outside. You want to just have like something warm, like a nice hot cup of hot cocoa, or someone's dick. And
or Bilbo's
and then
milk.
during the summer,
Yeah.
you don't really want beer because I don't know, get drunk, you gotta go work the next day, so you just drink some pop or something. And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go bang the farmer's daughter, that hot blonde chick, from that one guy because there's only about 10 people that live up here. Uh, there's like a 50-50 chance you're probably related to her, so you probably don't want to do that anyways.
That just makes it better, doesn't it?
Well, I mean,
This
makes
sounds a lot like Wales.
Oh,
forbidden love is way better, but
yeah. I don't think that's true, Jim.
You don't?
No.
I mean, it's almost exactly like Wales.
Oh no, it's not cold in the winter and it's not warm in the summer, so
Are you sure? I always picture the Welsh or the Wales, Wales, just Wales, like the Shire.
it's
I imagine that when I go into Wales, it's just the opening to a Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
I think that depends what part you live in, really.
Is it your part?
No, my part's the bottom bit, right?
Okay, so
Like-
so the shit part, right?
Yeah, if I had to choose anywhere to live, it would be the middle bit, right?
Middle.
So literally mid Wales, because there's no cities and no chav towns, so that's where you'd want to go, right? For the Shire feeling. Up north, it's raining, snowing all the time, and mountains. So, and they're like very Welsh up there. You can't speak to them.
The Misty Mountains.
Yeah, it's literally the Misty Mountains, or Mount Doom. Just avoid that place at all costs, basically.
So Bilbo,
Uh,
got a quick
Yeah.
question. From where you live, how far away is the nearest McDonald's?
3 miles, I think.
That's not very far.
Oh, that isn't, considering the nearest McDonald's to me is like probably 40 miles, maybe 60.
That's pretty close.
And I mean, yeah, gotta drive that far if I want a hamburger. That's no longer on the dollar menu because McDonald's got rid of the dollar menu. I don't know why. I'm a little depressed about that.
Baby.
Good old McDonald's.
And if I want to go to somewhere where I can, give some handy J's for $1, I gotta drive like a whole 80 miles. That or it'd be too small of a town. So
I went to Malaysia, and obviously, as a McDonald's employee, I had to check out the McDonald's, and they are disgustingly fat in Malaysia. They serve Big Macs like with 4 pieces of meat. That's fucking insane. That thing's huge.
that sounds freaking amazing.
Triple cheeseburgers.
That
Like,
sounds exactly like something I would do. Buy just like what you said that was a Big Mac.
Yeah, it was a Mega Mac.
I would totally go and just buy like 2 Big Macs and slap them together just so I could do that.
It's
Yeah.
basically what the Mega Mac was. And it was
Mega
cheaper
Mac.
than a British Big Mac, so there you go.
That says a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, Britain's economy here. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, let's get political.
You know-
Donald Trump,
Oh, yeah, let's build a
Oh.
wall.
build a wall.
I'm so excited. I'm going into masonry
yeah.
just for it, actually.
I think we should build a wall around Wales.
Just
Yeah, I
around
think
Wales.
so too. This
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea.
If
Oh.
not, or like do something like under the dome, just like put a massive dome over Wales.
Oh, did you guys hear? There was actually a poll done in the United States, and more people said they wanted a wall around Florida more than they wanted around Mexico. So,
Oh,
did you hear that?
dear.
Did you hear
I
that?
did not.
Yeah.
I saw it somewhere.
All right. Yeah, I saw it. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah, yeah.
Bilbo?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
Do you remember the news reporter's name and everything? Cause
No.
no. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
don't worry,
no.
Bilbo.
It's like
Forget the reporter, huh?
I just have
Timothy.
I just have this feeling that we're on the same page. So
Yeah, so do I.
What are you on about, Outwit?
no, don't
I-
worry. It's new. It was just a news thing that me and Bilbo both saw. I'm sure.
I actually did see it.
Yeah.
So
Science.
I'm pretty sure I got a picture of it somewhere here. So
yeah, same. I printed it out.
I went and posted it on Facebook and everything because that's
Oh yeah.
the kind of shit I do.
Oh yeah. Put it on 4chan.
Oh man, these are times when I wish I didn't have a mechanical keyboard
Mm.
because
Well-
I know that my mic's picking up every click.
Well, that's it. Podcast ruined.
I know, but I'm
Disgusting.
just wait. I'm
All
looking.
of our viewers-
I'm looking up the news report. All right, just look.
All of our one viewers just clicked off right now.
Oh no, yeah, they hate us
It was
now.
Bilbo,
It's all-
future Bilbo, looking back on this, clicked off
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah,
The mechanical
gone.
keyboard was really triggering.
yeah, disgusting.
Disgusting. The Welsh can't handle it. They don't like the sound of the tapping of the keyboard.
I don't actually
Yeah.
like mechanical keyboards that much.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
See, I've gotten to the point now where if I go back to a regular keyboard, it just doesn't feel like it works right. I don't know what it is.
Mm.
Like,
It could be that you don't work right.
yeah, it could be that too. I mean, I am a dysfunctional person, but anyways,
Well-
I don't know what it is, but like when I try to use the keyboard on my my laptop now because I jerk off with it a lot, and
Yeah.
it's hard because like the keys, I don't know, I feel like I push them down but nothing happens. I don't know what it is.
That's because they're just filled with semen.
I was gonna say it's probably all the semen inside the keys and shit. Clean it out or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
I don't know. Just set it on fire.
And then burn it. It wouldn't
Well, I
burn
mean,
though.
that's-
It's too covered at this point. It's like a fire retardant. Can I say that? Can I say
you
that?
can-
We'll find out, right?
You can say whatever you like, Howie.
Yeah,
This is the internet, after all.
Like, how racist can I be?
Well, I mean,
I do live in the
I-
country. All right, I'm gonna be blatant.
IDubbbz got away with saying the N word.
I'm gonna be blatant right here. All right, I live in the middle of the country.
N
all right?
word. Hard R. N word.
I live in the middle of nowhere. All right, and
N word.
I'm gonna mute you, but in the middle of nowhere. All right, all the people up here are white. All right, you sticking
Oh,
with
yeah?
me now, camera guy?
sounds good.
And what happens is all these white guys when they see a black man, all right, being honest here, they just go like
right.
full blown racist. I mean, unless this black guy comes up and talks to him, they're like super nice to him and everything. But like behind his back, I can guarantee you someone's making a black joke. Like
Wow.
I don't know what it is, and I don't know why, but I always laugh and it makes me feel bad afterwards. But just like they'll just like, okay, we had this black guy that came through town one time, went up to the Senex, all right, me and my friends were up there, and he went up to pay, and one of my friends just turns to me and just, I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was just so racist, and I just started laughing so hard, and then they both walk away, all right, and then I'm just like standing there by myself laughing, like thinking of this racist joke, staring at this black guy, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life, you know? It's so racist, you know? I don't know what it is. We're all racist up here.
Yeah.
And I
have to be honest.
I look like a Jew, all right?
Well, I mean,
No,
you
I'm
are
not
So,
Jewish,
yeah.
all right? But if I was,
you would hand yourself in.
so how about that weather?
I have to say, Hatway, I have to say that whenever I do come across a Welshman in,
How often is that?
and not very often actually, they're
Mm.
well, they don't like to stray too far. That's the thing with the Welsh. They're a bit like,
They like
farm animals.
well,
Yeah.
no.
Wait,
They
just
don't-
bring them all to the slaughterhouse?
well, I mean, that's what I'd do, but
I mean,
But anyway, when I do
at
see
least
one,
at least it's humane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not gassing them or anything.
well, I mean, a nice gunshot to the back of the head.
Or
Always does
or
the
like
trick.
yeah, or just chop off the head or something. I don't know, whatever you
Yeah,
want.
just throw a tomahawk.
I would
Yeah.
like that.
Poke them with a needle till they die. But whatever. I mean, it's,
Yeah, I mean, just curb stomp them.
that's what I'd do.
that's what I know. Everyone
Lethal
don't
curb
like to
stomp.
curb stop.
Ugh. I made the gesture again too, but again, I'm not on camera
Yeah,
and I keep forgetting that. So I'm
that's
just
nice. It adds to the authenticity of your
so I just
gesture.
look like a crazy guy in his computer chair, staring at a computer screen, slumped over, speaking into a microphone, making curb stomp gestures.
Well,
If
I
someone
mean,
if someone were to walk into my house trying to steal stuff, they'd probably just turn around and leave because
I
they'd be scared. I
I
would be
wouldn't
too.
call you crazy that way. I'd call you method. That's what you are. You like to get into it, and that's good because you're giving this really heartfelt performance.
But I mean, except for the fact that I think I've been pretty much monotone this entire time. So
I mean, that's subjective, Howie.
Yeah.
I sound practically like.
Like
Like,
me.
yeah.
I mean, I could try to sound more American if you want.
To be fair, we are probably like the most free, uninteresting sounding people.
Just one second. I need to get to American character. 1 second.
Okay.
Hello, sir. May I have a cheeseburger? I would very much love a cheeseburger. Hello, guys. I am American, and I could do the morning news if you liked.
Where are you
Um,
from in the States?
Well, I really don't know. I'm somewhere around here, honestly. You know, in America, we do like to eat cheeseburgers because for some reason that's what keeps me in character is saying cheeseburger. Um, and then we also everyone who sounds like this can do the morning news. Like this morning there was a murder down the street and he killed him with a salad fork specifically. You know, um, the weather today will be a total of 25 pence.
Oh
What?
yeah,
English?
I can do an amazing Welsh accent.
I can't.
Can you?
Oh hello, I'm from Wales.
Oh, hello.
Swedish.
I am from Wales. That sounds like almost
Oh
Irish, doesn't it?
yeah, well I mean whatever, right?
Oh, hello.
Oh
Sounded very
oh
Swedish.
oh hello.
Oh, you know what? I could try to do Australian,
I
but
can't do Welsh.
can anybody do
Aus-
Australian? I'm really bad.
Fuck,
I can't do any accents, so
Put another grill on the barbie. Christ.
Australia, am I?
Australia,
hell.
mate. Down here in the fucking desert that we call a home, eh? Go and get a kangaroo and throw it on the barbie, eh? I don't know what the hell we
down
eat.
under my.
I
Australia,
fucking
mama.
I wrestle scorpions in the morning, eh? I don't know why I keep doing, eh? I'm starting to sound Canadian.
I'll fuck you up, mate.
Oh, you know, up here in
I can't
Canada, eh, we like to drink the cold beer and do a lot of maple syrup, eh? Or we could do like hey chacho, is that racist? It could be racist.
Little
I
beaner.
like myself a having a burrito, eh? Why do I always do the A shit? Am I actually
Hey,
Canadian?
hey,
I don't know.
hey,
Hey
hey,
chacho.
gringo.
Hey, that may be going a little bit racist. Hey gringo.
Hey, este.
What'd you do with my taco mate? Gonna fucking shit Mexican, eh? I don't know.
I can't really do any particular accent well. I can't even do a British accent well. Why hello there?
Hello,
Yeah.
I'm
Hello.
British. I don't know if I
Why
can do British.
hello there?
I have a spot of tea. I don't know.
I can do Jeremy Clarkson.
It's almost like the cheeseburger thing. I gotta say I need some tea, but it's like
Look at the
cheeseburger.
body on this.
So I don't know if you guys
Something.
I don't know if you guys knew, but I've been
Down like
furiously
this, and up and down
furiously
like
beating my dick
this.
this entire time. And
Oh.
and I'm about to finish, so I might need to go
Sounds hot.
sooner.
But that's fine. Well, we can wrap this shitstorm, I might add, of a podcast.
That just
Can you
reminded me of
ask
the Trailer Park
A
Boys.
single question.
Please tell me you guys have seen the Trailer Park Boys before I go.
Nope.
If you haven't, it's now on the recommended list to watch.
Well, there we go. There you go, listeners. If you haven't seen the Trailer Park Boys, our boy Hatway has recommended it to you.
It's stupidly fantastic.
I can only imagine.
It's a bunch of Canadian people practically, all right, and they're living in a trailer park, ironically, and it's they're trying to grow pot and sell it. So it's pretty good, and everyone's really dumb. It's really good. You need to watch it. It's in my
And
top 10 right now. I've seen
sounds
it. I've
great.
seen it 3 times. All of it,
3 times.
3 times.
Well, there we go.
Well,
If you haven't seen the Trailer Park Boys, go ahead and watch it.
I'd
Give
like
it a
to,
thumbs up.
shut up, Jim. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful day. My name's been Hatway.
Thank you.
Jim sucks. And
Thank you for listening to the
Jim,
A
shut the
Phone Call
fuck
with
up!
Jim.
Jim.
Thank you.
Calm down, Jim.
Thank you for listening to the A Phone Call with Jim with Hatway and Bilbo, and it's Hatway's video. So
You ruined it. I'm doing a perfect outro.
Disgusting, Jim.
just you wait till this recording stops. Hatway, I'm gonna
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
well.